Hi everyone. I send you so much love and so much patience and tenderness, big time tenderness, and boatloads of love, of course. I practiced patience the other day when my mom asked me to come over and hook up her cable box and put a piece of furniture together in her 85-degree apartment. So I was there and, I had to call tech support even, and thank you, Nate of Infinity, Comcast, whatever it's called. If I don't know if those two are together names or whatever, but thank you, Nate. I called him my superhero because he very much was. And it's funny because I told my mom, I'm like, this is my worst nightmare. I have to call tech support. I got the app open. I've got the website open. I'm trying to do all these things, and it was wild. And I practiced the patience and I got through it. And she said, you don't like calling customer service? I thought that was just me. And I said, no. And I think she, misread it because I was having fun with Nate on the phone. I made the best of the situation. And she said, you don't like calling customer service? Because it sure did look like I was having fun. But I was dying inside. It was just hot and I was miserable. But I did it and I got through it and I helped her. And I felt a sense of accomplishment after. And I feel like maybe that's what people might be feeling, like the horror of having to put the cable box together, install cable in a pressure cooker in an 85-degree apartment, and then put a piece of furniture together in that same space after having gone through tech support and all that with the cable. So if you're feeling like that, you're not alone and you've got this. I went through that, and I feel like it was for that reason, to say, like, this is it, you can do it. And so it's been difficult for a few weeks, and it's letting up a bit, it feels, and I'm grateful for that. I'm looking for, that morning, I had an experience. I'm looking for does anybody see? Oh, they're right here. I was looking for my tarot cards. That morning, I had sleep state experiences, and I wanted to know what they were all about. So I pulled some cards, and I already forget. I'm gonna look in my journal real quick and see no, I didn't write it down. I forget even why I felt this way, but I felt like I changed things. And so I pulled cards, and this is how I've been feeling. I used to, in my ascensions, journey and my process, I have been looking at things as a maze, and I'm to go in the middle of the maze to get the cheese. And once I get the cheese, everything behind me falls away. I'm then detached to everything that has happened to get me to the cheese. And then I go to through the next maze to get to the next piece of cheese. That was the vision that I had. So I've been doing some new content with my friend Michelle Murray to promote our workshops and our retreat, Container of Curiosity. And if you're interested in that, the link is in my link tree in the bio. And so we put together some stuff, and I pushed through that day like a bulldozer, and it was difficult. And after she left, I was integrating all that had happened and thinking about it and how I could think about it and what the vision was. And I had had this vision the day before, was me on the edge of a cliff, because and other people are being asked to level up. And after having leveled up for quite some time, and it's like this feeling of, wait, I I leveled up. I'm up here. How much leveling up am I going to do? You know, so there's a resistance in that because I'm quite comfortable in a space. And then, nope, you got to keep going, keep going. Congratulations, you get to. So it feels like that. And it's so powerful, but there's a fear. So the day before, I had this vision of me at the edge of a cliff and nothing else, just the edge of the cliff and the fear associated with all of that and this excitement of going forward. So when my friend left and I was integrating all of that, I had that vision. I pulled that vision in and I said, okay, I'm going to use this vision. I'm going to work with this vision now going forward because I feel empowered by it and I feel excited by it. So this is the one going forward, the edge of the cliff. And I kept saying everything behind doesn't matter. And this is what I would do. I thought of the day and the challenges that I faced and how it might have looked to my friend and how I felt I quote unquote messed up. And I said, okay, I accept all of that. This is how I feel about that. Now I can let it go. And I saw all of that stuff and I moved through it, past it to the edge of the cliff, and all of that other stuff went away. So I pulled myself up in front of what was keeping me from being at the edge of the cliff, which I feel were the resistance bits. So I pushed myself up and that felt really good. And that's the practice I've been using. And so I pulled cards in the morning, and what came up first, I pulled them in this, I had my traditional tarot deck close to me. So it was this one, the Tower. And this is what it looks like in the Light Seers deck. And I was like, yeah, burn it all to the ground. That's how I was feeling. Like, burn it all to the ground. And as I'm saying this, the sun is coming up. And so then I got the 8 of Cups. And this is what it looks like in the Light Seers. And so walking away, being fluid enough to walk away from it all. And then I got the 9 of Cups. And this is what it looks like in the Light Seers. 9 of Cups. And what this felt like, and I felt it, that's what I felt in the sleep state, as if I'm untethered to all things, to allow everything to burn down to the ground. And then that frees me from all of it, and do it continuously. Do it for every moment and every experience, whether it feels good or it feels intense. Burn it down, allow it. And the burning of it down is the alchemization of it. It's this transmutation. So allowing whatever was to be integrated, you can really feel into it, and then allowing it to go, slip away, releasing it in gratitude and intentionally. So I see my shadow of my phone and my ring light thing on there, and this is terrible, but I don't want to stop this video because you don't know how many times I have, how about that? I have done this video. What it's been like. I don't want to do it again. So yeah. So these cards have been incredible and the experience has been incredible. And it was such a lesson that I have another thing, trinket around here, that I bought this as a reminder, the Tower keychain, where I can feel like I want to burn it down. I intentionally burn it down. I want it all to be released and alchemized. And speaking of which, I was guided to buy this book, Saint Germain on Alchemy, Formulas for Transformation. So we'll see what that's all about. I have so many books going at the present, but hey, it's okay. So I wanted to share that and invite people to look at what's happening. You know, things might be shifting, changing, being super intense. Let it, burn it down, throw a match on it, help it out, burn it down, let it go so that the other stuff can come in, so that the excitement, so that you are untethered to any of it, and then the abundance can flow right in. And that's what I'm practicing. That's what I feel happening over and over again. And when things happen, I say, oh my gosh, I can feel that coming in. And then I remind myself it's because I released that other stuff and I'm not tied to any of it anymore. And so it's super fluid. And this is where the cups come in, the water, the fluidity. And I'm so grateful. So when I pulled those for myself, and then I had a realization that a lot of people are going through this very thing, and that there's a resistance in letting it all burn down, in letting the tower burn down. It's also said the tower is the feeling of the rug being pulled out beneath you. And that's exactly it. A lot of people are experiencing that. Like, I've been working so hard for this, and then all of a sudden it's not happening for me. Let it go. Let it go and move on. Move on to the next best thing. And it's going to happen for you and to you. And your intention is going to make it happen. So I wanted to share my experiences in this all and offer support in this, and maybe my perspective can help you with yours. Okay? You're doing a great job, even though it feels intense, even though it feels like you're not doing such a great job and you want things to move super fast. Have that patience, go through it, and the alchemization will happen. You will transform and come out of the other side bigger, better, bolder, more empowered, and that brings peace. And I wish you that. And so does Chewbacca. Ciao. I love you.